Hello everyone. Today is our Somerset Math Circle Club lecture number 4. Today we have 3 parts. We'll start with the first one, fraction simplification and operations. We will start with the practice problem number 1. So here we have a number axis, and we want you to mark numbers -4/7, 21/7, 15/7, and -4/8. So first of all, we want to simplify all these numbers. -4/7, there's no need to simplify. So let's look at the number axis. We start from 0. So to the right of the 0 are positive numbers. To the left of the 0, those are negative numbers. So -4/7, that's less than 1. So this is as if you have 1 unit. You divide that into 7 parts, and you take 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going from 0 to -1. You divide that into 7 parts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. So then you count 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's -4/7. So the second number, we want the student to simplify 21/7, that equals to 3. So on number axis, it's just right here. 15/7, we want to simplify that into mixed numbers. Into mixed numbers, that would be 2 1/7. We want the student to mark this. Same for here, -4/8, we simplify that to -1/2, which is right in the middle here. Okay, part B. Can you explain why A multiplies C over D equals to AC over D? So basically, this operation equals to A multiplies C divided by D. As we said, for multiplication and division, we can change the sequence. So now we can multiply A and C together first. That is AC divided by D. Then we have AC over D. C, can you explain why A over B multiplies C over D equals to AC over BD? This is similar to B. So you have A divided by B multiplies C divided by D. You can change sequence, how you do this. So we can do the multiplication first. So A multiplies C divided by B divided by D. So divided by both, that is divided by B multiply D. That would give you AC over BD. Problem 2. A. What is 3/4 of 3 4/15? So 3/4 of something, that is 3/4 multiply 3 4/15. We want to change this mixed numbers into improper fraction. Into improper fraction, this number equals to 15 on the bottom, doesn't change. 3 multiplied 15, that's 45. 45 plus 4, that's 49. So this would be 3/4 multiply 49 over 15. We want the student to finish this. First, you like to cancel when you can, okay? And then find the final answer. Problem 2, B. Maya starts with 160 pennies. She gave 3/5 of her pennies to her brother Mitch. Mitch then gave 3/4 of the pennies he receives to his mother. How many pennies does Mitch give to his mother? So this problem has 2 parts. First, Maya has 160 to start. She gave 3/5 of the 160 to brother Mitch. So this, students can easily figure this out. We cancel 5 on the top and the bottom, numerator and denominator. So this is 32. So the total would be 96. So Maya give 96 to Mitch. Second step, Mitch give what he has, 3/4 of what he has, to his mother. So this total carry out would be the penny Mitch give to his mother. So we can cancel 4 on the numerator and denominator. So this is 24. So 24 multiplied 3 is the final answer that the pennies Mitch gave to his mother. Okay, problem number 3. Calculate 14 over 3 over negative 9 halves. So this one, 14 over 3 divided by negative 9 halves. Basically, this is this. So positive number over negative number, we said it 2 lectures before that the end answer is going to be a negative number. 14 over 3 divided by 9 halves. Division, we change that into multiplication. Multiply the reverse or the reciprocal of the second number. So 9 becomes on the bottom. The denominator becomes numerator. We reverse it. So in this case, it will be the product of these two numbers. So students can carry this out. B, 32 is 2/5 of what number? So 2/5 of some number equals to 32. So we want to find out what is this number. So how to get rid of this? This is an equation. To get rid of 2/5 on this side, we multiply equation left side and right side by the same number, so that doesn't change the property of the equation. If we multiply the reciprocal of 2/5, which is the reverse of it, 5 halves, and we have to do it on both sides of the equation for the equation to still equal left to right. So now we can see that on the left hand side, the coefficients cancel, that equals to 1. All you have is this question mark number equals to this. We carry this out. We know that this number would be 80. So this is the basics how we solve equation that we have talked about in previous lectures. Practice problem 4. Multiplying a number by 3/4 and then dividing the result by 3/5 has the same effect as multiplying the original number by what number? Okay, so we multiply a number by 3/4 and then divide that whole thing by 3/5. So again, so some number multiply 3/4 divided by 3/5. So that number, again, we can choose to do multiplication or division first. These are does not have should be give you the same results. Multiplication, change that into division, change that into multiplication. The second number becomes the reciprocal of it. So we reverse this, 5/3. So we cancel. So this is as if we multiplied the original number by 5/4. Problem number 5. Evaluate this exponents. So what's the definition? So this is 2/5 to the power of to the third power. By definition, this is 2/5 multiplying itself 3 times. So 3 2's on the top, that is 8, and we have 3 5's multiplying together on the bottom. So that's 125. So we can just carry this out by its own definition. B, can you explain b over a to the power of n equals to this? Okay, we just follow the definition of exponents. b over a to the nth power is b over a multiply b over a multiply b over a for how many times? For n times. So on the top, you have a lot of b's multiplying together. How many of those? Nth. So that's b to the power of n. On the bottom, you have how many a's? You have n a's multiplying together. That's the definition for a to the power of n. So that's why this would equals to b to the power of n over a to the power of n. Problem number 6. Let a and b be non-zero numbers. Explain why b over a, the inverse of that, equals to a over b. This, we have talked about this before. If you have a number and the reverse of that number is something that you multiply to an original number, then to get to number 1. So for this case, the reverse of this number, b over a minus 1, is actually, so this one is actually the inverse of b over a. So that's a over b, right? So this number multiply this. This is the definition for inverse. So for this equation, if we want to get rid of this to the right-hand side, we have b over a to the minus, multiply b over a, multiply a over b. And on the right-hand side, we multiply that a over b as well. So on the left-hand side, these cancel. What you have is b to the a over a minus 1 equals to a over b. This is by following the definition of this number is the reverse of the original number. Multiplication of the two give you 1. B, calculate this 2/3 to the power of minus 1 and 3/4 to the power of negative 3. We'll leave the first one for the students. The second one, again, we can look at this as 3/4 to the minus 1 power and then to the power of 3. So we do the first one first. So the minus 1 to the exponent of minus 1 is basically the reverse of this number. So inside would be 3 over 4 to the power of 3. This would be quite easy for the students to solve.